When you think of Saudi Arabia, this is probably what comes in your mind. A holy place for all of Islam. But what if I told you that I found a completely different side of it? Our journey began in the beautiful town of Jeddah, and this city had some of the biggest surprises in store for us. The first was the food. Jeddah is a beach town, so naturally the seafood you get here is just mind-blowing. But surprisingly, even the veg food you get in some of the cafes here is really delicious, and you have to explore the old town of Jeddah.
Alright guys, so now we're gonna head to the old town area of Saudi Arabia. This part is really aesthetic and it actually gives you feels of Arabia. And really excited to show you guys basically an Arabian style B-roll. Check it out.
But the highlight of Jeddah is really the trip that you can take from here. Alright, so the activity that we're going to do right now, probably you would never think that you can do this in Saudi Arabia. And the level of this activity is just going to be next. Just wait for it. In a private yacht, you approach the Bayada Islands. I don't make a big deal out of this. I'm inside an air-conditioned yacht and I'm about to exit to an insane view, I think. Just wait. Crystal clear waters in the middle of the ocean, and the ocean in question is just 4 feet deep, so you don't even know how to swim. You can just walk across or even go paddle boating or snorkeling. Jeddah, the town, has a very laid back vibe compared to the capital of Riyadh, which is very developed. Some of the coolest buildings you will see here, especially if you take this elevator to go to the top of Kingdom Tower for an amazing view of the city and the famous bottle opener building. But the highlight of Saudi Arabia for me is a place that feels out of this world. It's called AlUla. We reached AlUla, which has a tiny airport which was opened not that long ago, and instantly we felt special.
Alright, so we landed in AlUla and this entire bus is for us.
But the real special feeling that comes from this place is as soon as you get on the road and see the terrain around you. And it only gets better when you check into one of the finest resorts in the world, our habitats.
Alright guys, we have reached our habitat. I mean not our habitat, as in that's what the place is called. And look at where it is. And this is not just going to be the coolest part over here. This resort is absolutely insane, and I am actually so excited not just to live here but to show you guys. So next up is going to be the B-roll, and then I'll explain everything, whatever I find out. Okay, check it out.
I hope we don't fail to see beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close.
But one of the coolest things to do here is visiting the ancient buildings that are native to this place. The story of this place is that an ancient civilization called the Nabatean people used to live here a long time ago. And they chose this place for a very ironic reason.
Alright guys, so this first place that we are at, this is the home of the Nabateans. They were ancient people who settled here, and the reason they settled over here is that this place, even though it might not look like it, was very rich in underground water, and they made this one of the most important stoppage points. And you can see even in this, back in the day, they were able to carve so beautifully. They were water engineers, carvers, and yeah, herders.
You get to explore these places with all their history in a day tour, where a storyteller comes with you to tell you about each of these places. But there is also an alternate experience that you can take right after sunset on these bikes. You can ride through the night and really immerse yourself in the Arabian Nights vibe. But in case all of this is not enough, there is one last thing that you can do here that'll get your blood pumping.
Alright guys, so we have reached the adventure hub in AlUla, where we're going to do giant swing.
And usually in places like these, I would have tried to scare the two other people who are not so excited about this. Are you ready to fall?
No, never.
Are you excited for this?
I'm super thrilled. Can't wait.
But seeing how scared they are, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'll be the only one jumping. 4 of us are jumping, and 3 of us are very, very scared. Why tu ready? Hai?
Yes, already, all set. I'll be the first one to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you afraid?
No,
No?
not really, but yeah. Let's see.
Do you want to do it without the hardness? I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
But before that, you have to climb these canyons, which even though is very safe, will be a nightmare if you're afraid of height like I am. But when you reach the top, there's a board that actually says point of no return. So you get to know that it's time for Judgment Day. And what you're about to see next is the perfect way to end your Saudi Arabia trip. I will leave you with this.
गाइस एक्चुअली मैं काफ़ी फट रही है अब. मुझे लग नहीं रहा था इतना फटेगी क्योंकि बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा नीचे है.
Okay.
लटक चुके हैं गाइस.
Okay.
नीचे तो मैंने
Leave
देखा.
your hand, brother. Hold it here. I'm going to lower your meter down.
Here?
Okay.
Here?
Yeah.
हाँ.
Lowering.
नीचे तो अब नहीं देख रहा मैं क्योंकि फट चुकी है. गाइस जस्ट वन लास्ट थिंग, जिस चीज से डर लगे वो जरूर करना.
Bro, shift your hand on the white rope, please.
This one?
Perfect. This rope will go with you. Please clear your left hand.
ठीक है.
Yeah. Good to go?
You'll give me countdown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Safety off. Countdown begins. Launching.
जो बोले
5,
सोनिया
4, 3, 2, 1.
शस्त्र
Boom.
का Let's go! Swing! अरे यार तुम लोग भी चिल्ला लो यार. Okay, yeah, this was the scariest thing I've done.